hard to find a game like that.
Yeah.
We probably need to go.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Harris Gymnasium in Carlyle for tonight's round 2 of the Kaskaskin Invitational. I'm Ted Cunningham, along with Gary Pratt. Gary Grasswich is alongside, and Panthers are 1-0, Gary, and need to keep the train rolling up here.
That's right, and got the Okawville Rockets tonight. They got a little size to them, so be interesting matchup.
Let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back with Gary with some more pregame information on our Moore Brothers pregame show. You're listening to Panther Basketball on PCSportsInfo.net and WXAN.
At Moore Brothers Auto Sales on Illinois Highway 154 in Pinckneyville, they are the small-town dealer with the big-time savings. At Moore Brothers Auto Sales, their customers know they can count on quality used cars, great prices, and a knowledgeable sales staff. Whether you're looking for an automobile, a truck, a van, or an SUV, you can find what you need at Moore Brothers Auto Sales. You can call them or text them anytime at 357-2711. And shop online through their website at moorebrothersAutosales.com.
Trading Station has the largest gun selection in Southern Illinois. The Hicks family has been located at 4952 State Route 13 in Pinckneyville for over 63 years. Hicks Trading Station has over 2,000 new and used guns in stock. A wide selection of ammunition is also available. They will buy, sell, or trade. And get this, everything is guaranteed. They're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Stop by their location west of Pinckneyville or give them a call, 618-357-2583. Go Panthers.
All right, back here at Carlyle, we want to welcome you to our broadcast tonight. It's our Moore Brothers Auto Sales pregame show. Panthers against the Okawville Rockets. As Ted said, this is round 2 here from the Kaskaskin Classic. So let's start with the results from Saturday. In case you didn't get all the scores, it started off with Carlyle defeating Hillsboro by a score of 64-44. Then the Panthers beat Riverview Gardens 79-24. Greenville knocked off Okawville by a score of 42-38. And Woodlawn beat Flora 57-47. So tonight it's the Rockets and the Panthers, followed by Flora and the Carlyle Indians in game 2 here this evening. So in the game with Okawville and Greenville, the Comets beat the Rockets 42-38, a close game. The Rockets were led by Aiden Anderson, 17 points, and followed by Landon Schubert. He had 14 points in the ball game. The Rockets come up just short, losing 42-38. The Panthers defeated Riverview Gardens by a score of 79-24. Panthers were led by A.J. Keith, who had 20 points in the ball game. Riley Bowersack with 15. Ty Lahr with 11. Again, the Panthers dominated after about the first minute of play, and so Panthers are 1-0 here at Kaskaskin Classic. The Rockets are 0-1. The Rockets are coached by Ryan Heck. He's assisted by Cameron Obermeyer, Peyton Hari, and Ethan Reichman. And they have probably the tallest player here in the tournament, Aiden Anderson. He's a 6'9" senior, and he's the go-to guy for the Rockets. Panthers have a lineup change tonight. We have injury to Brady Conway, so he's in street clothes tonight. He'll not see any action, and he'll be replaced in the lineup by Colton Smith. He'll get the start here this evening for the Panthers. It'll be Colton Smith, Ty Lahr, Lucas Leaks, Riley Bower-Saxon, A.J. Keith in the lineup tonight for Matt Lahr and his Pinckneyville Panthers. Panthers 3-0 overall on the season, 1-0 here at the Kaskaskia Classic. And the Panthers really haven't been tested very much so far this year. We've had the running clock all 3 ball games, so we'll have to see what happens here tonight as they go up against the 6'9" player from Okawville. Scoring leader after the first day of the tournament. Scoring leader is a young man named Matouche from Hillsboro who had 22 points. A.J. Keith in second place with 20. Guthrie from Carlyle had 19. They were the top 3 scorers in that first day of play, so we'll try to keep an eye on that as the week goes along and we move through some more ball games. So the Rockets are the home team tonight. They wear the white uniforms with the orange and blue trim. Panthers will be in their road blues. Both teams back out on the playing floor here at Carlyle. So we're just a couple of minutes away from the introduction of the lineups and the playing of the national anthem. But that's going to be our pregame show for tonight. Brought to you by Moore Brothers Auto Sales there in Pinckneyville. Thank you for joining us, and we'll invite you to stay tuned for the broadcast. All the play-by-play action. Panther basketball's next, right here on PCSportsInfo.net and WXAN FM. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with those lineups for you after this.
WXA and Danny speaking.
Hey, Danny, is Will there yet?
No, Will's not there here yet.
Okay, the ball game's going to start here in about 3 minutes.
Okay, we got he got the keys unlocked out of his car. Matt did, but then on the way here, he got rear-ended.
Yeah.
And so Will did. Will called me about 20 till, and he said he's on his way up here. So
okay.
I'll let him know.
Okay, we'll just have to call him back in a little bit then.
Okay, thanks, sir.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, back here at Carlyle, the teams are headed to the sideline, and we are just about set for the introduction of our lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Harris Gymnasium for the 25th Annual Kaskaskia Classic. This pool meeting contest will feature the Okawville Rockets and the Pinckneyville.
We'll wait here to see if we're going to have the national anthem.
Let's meet starting line first for Kansas, who will be officially on the scoreboard. Now, one guard from 52
And introduce the teams first. For the Panthers, number 20 is Colton Smith. He's a 6'1 junior. Number 24 is Lucas Leach, a 6-foot senior. 23 is Ty Law, a 6'7 junior. Number 30 is Riley Bowersack. He's a 6'5 senior. And number 44 is A.J. Keith. He's a 6'4 senior. So it's Smith, Law, Leach, Bowersack, and Keith for Matt Law. Panthers are 3-0 on the season. 1-0 here at the Kaskaskia Classic.
And now the Rockets will be the home team on the scoreboard. At one guard, 6-foot sophomore, number 3, Braden Turner. And another guard, 5'10" junior, number 20.
All right, for the Rockets, number 3 is Braylon Turner. He's a 6-foot sophomore. Number 20 is Riker Obermeyer, a 5'11 junior. 34 is Landon Schubert, a 6'1 junior. John Schaller is number 30. He's a 6'1 senior. And number 50 is Aiden Anderson, a 6'9 senior. Turner, Obermeyer, Schaller, Schubert, and Anderson for Ryan Heck and the Rockets of Okawville High School. They are 0-1 on the season and 0-1 here in the Kaskaskia Classic. All right, so we're ready to honor the nation with the playing of the national anthem, or not? Or yes, or no? Yes, yes, we are.
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we won were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sailing of that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, we are ready for basketball here on a Monday evening. Our officials are Trent Purcell and Rod Taylor.
Peyton Hari.
Peyton,
That's what they said, Peyton Hari.
all right.
We're definitely going to see a much different style of play tonight versus what we saw on Saturday. Okawville is maybe not quite as athletic, but they're going to be much more disciplined, and I'm probably a little bit more methodical than what we saw on Saturday.
I would have to agree with you. You know, it's a variety of the three games. Panthers are getting a little taste of it all. Hari and Keith into the midcourt tip circle, and the Rockets control the tip. Turner with the ball into the front court, gives it ahead to Anderson, right of the circle. Anderson works further on the right. He'll give the ball out to Schubert. Schubert, his shot's up and in. He was just inside the arc, and it's a 2-0 Okawville lead. Back comes Riley Barsax with the drive and the score at the other end. and the Panthers quickly tie it up. Turner racing in again. Colton Smith into the front court. Out on top to Anderson. Left side it goes to Schaller. Now the ball goes back to Turner. Turner down the left corner to Schubert. Misses everything, and the rebound controlled by Leitz on the weak side. Leitz down on the right side to Keith. Keith for three. That's no good. Colton Smith with the rebound for the Panthers. They'll get a second chance. Leitz drives to the top of the circle. Back out to Leitz from Keith. Now the ball moves left to Smith, and Smith will take it across the top of the circle. Smith looking over to the right side. Gives it to Keith. Down in the corner it goes to Leitz. Leitz for three. Leitz buries a three. And the Panthers have a 5-2 lead. Now Keith intercepts the pass, but he couldn't save it, and Turner comes away with it. Turner on the baseline. His shot's up and short. Rebound to Barsacks. Barsacks through heavy traffic into the front court. Keith has it at the left wing. Now Lahr out to Leitz again. Leitz misses a shot. And we get a foul on Barsacks on the rebound. 6:32 end-to-end action here to start out the game.
Check what I said earlier. That's a frenetic pace to kick off the first minute 30.
It sure is. Baseball pass gets in to Schubert. Schubert drives into the jump ball call. Possession arrow favors the Panthers as Barsacks tied him up. 6:29 left in this opening quarter of play. It's a 5-2 Panther lead.
Okawville setting at a 1-3-1, kind of a collapsed 1-3-1 to try to take away those wing shots from the Panthers.
With the ball is Smith. Smith will give it to Keith right at the free throw line. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Smith for three. Too strong. Rebound Schubert. Schubert with the ball into the front court. Now the ball goes out to Turner. Turner. Inside it goes to Anderson. Anderson with the ball out on the right side to Turner. Misses a shot. Rebound tipped around. Recovered by Wright Obermeyer. Anderson now right to Schubert. Schubert picked up by Leitz. Ball knocked away by Lahr, but he couldn't get it before it rolls out of bounds. 5:53 left in the opening period. Triggering the inbound play will be Schubert. Landon Schubert goes in the backcourt to Turner. Turner with the basketball against Smith. Turner moves to the left, now reverses to the right. Works down to the wing spot, well beyond the arc. Ball goes to Anderson, right of the goal. Out on the left side, now to the top to Schubert for three, no good. Rebound out long to Schaller. Schaller with the ball. Schaller with the ball on the right side, now is Turner. Turner, he'll give it back to Schubert on the left. Now to Turner. Turner for three, in and out. Rebound Keith for Pinckneyville. 5-2 Panthers. And Keith threw it right to Turner. Turner races the other way. Kicks it over on the right side now to Obermeyer. Out on top to Anderson. Anderson, three is too strong. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to Pinckneyville.
Rockets are really using Smith more as kind of a conduit to make passes out to the three-point line versus really pounding the ball inside.
I'll lock in.
The inbound play comes to Cole Smith for the Panthers. Smith will work it across the timeline now. Smith over to the right side. Picks up the dribble. Gives it to Leitz. Down in the left corner, Barsacks. Barsacks buries a three from deep in the left corner. Back comes Turner now. Turner through traffic into the front court. He's going to take it all away. And a blocking foul called on the Panthers will put Turner at the free throw line to shoot a pair. 4:43 left in our opening quarter of play. And Braylon Turner will be at the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws.
Call that foul on Leitz. That's his second foul on the Panthers. Turner's free throw is short. We're off the front of the iron. And out of the ball game comes Schaller.
Gavin comes in.
Okay. Number 12?
Yes. Thor Gavin. Turner's next free throw is short as well. The rebound to Keith. Keith. He'll work it into the front court. Over to the right corner goes to Barsacks. 15-footer. Up. No good. Rebound to Lahr. Up. In. Count it for Lahr. He'll have a chance to complete a three-point play. And the Panthers have built a 10-2 lead here early on. 4:32 left in this opening quarter. Lahr at the free throw line. Lahr's free throw's on its way and good. And the Panthers have an 11-2 lead. With the ball is Turner now in the backcourt. Turner moving over to the left side of the floor. Yet to cross in the front half. Does so now against Smith. Turner still with the basketball. Turner still with the ball. Picks it up. Turns it over as he threw it right to Smith. Lahr down the other way. It goes to Barsacks. Now Leach. Leach drives into the lane. Lays it in. Leach with a strong move to the hoop, and it's a 13-2 Panther lead. Out of bounds. I think the foul is called on Smith, and that'll be his first, the team's third here in the first 4:05 left in the period. Into the game comes Braden Clellan. He's going to replace Smith at this point.
The Panthers are putting a lot of pressure on the Braylon Turner, that sophomore guard. He's struggling so far.
Yeah, he sure is. With the ball is Gavin. Now the ball goes back to Turner. Turner into the front court. Turner with the basketball. He'll give it up to Gavin. Down top now to Anderson. Anderson now Schubert. Schubert backs out. On the left corner it goes to Obermeyer. Missed the shot. Rebound controlled by Keith. Keith goes to the floor and throws it away as he's falling to the floor. And that'll give the ball to the Rockets in their half of the floor. 3:43 left in the period. 13-2 Panthers. It's been a 13-0 run since the early two by the Rockets. Schubert will trigger the inbound play. Schubert gets the ball into Thar. Thar with the ball. Now the ball goes to Turner. Turner moves across the top. Now between the circles. Clellan there defensively. Now the ball goes to Thar. Now he'll give it to Anderson. Anderson now Schubert. Schubert picked up by Keith. Schubert still with the dribble. Down in the corner it goes to Turner. Turner's three is good. It's 13-5 Panthers. Back comes Clellan now from Pinckneyville. Clellan out to Lahr. Lahr for three. No good. Rebound run down by Barsacks. He'll give it to Keith. Keith down the lane with the runner. Up, no good but a foul. And Keith will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Call the foul on Turner, his first. Team's second. There's A.J. Keith at the free throw line. Free throw is up and good. Yeah, that second one coming. Makes it a 14-5 Panther lead. Well, the Rockets rely so much on Aiden Anderson, and he hasn't even got a shot off yet.
No, he's really being used kind of as kicking the ball out. They dump it in, and then he kicks it out for a three.
All right, here's we got Reed Marlowe in the ball game.
Keith makes both free throws, and Marlowe replaced Leach. Lead at 10 at 15-5. With the ball is Weiss. Weiss will give it back to Turner. Weiss gets the ball back from Turner. On top it goes to Anderson. Anderson now to Turner. Turner with the ball moving to the left side. Turner still with the basketball. Cut off on the baseline. And he shot. Going to call his foul on Keith as he thought he had his shot blocked. And that's a 14th foul on the Panthers. And 4 Panthers have a foul each here in the opening quarter. Turner at the line. He just hit the three moments ago down from the deep in the left corner. And Turner will shoot 2 here. Free throws up and in by Turner. He'll shoot the second of the 2-shot foul. Turner dribbles the ball once or twice and now puts it in the air. That's off to the right. Rebound to Lahr. The outlet to Keith. Panthers break into the front court. Keith goes down the lane. Shot rejected, but Reed Marlowe comes away with the rebound. Goes inside to Lahr. Lahr, now we got a foul on Anderson. Panthers will inbound beneath their goal. Triggering the inbound play will be Matt Lahr. Lahr sets up right in front of us. Ball goes on top to Barsacks. Barsacks for 3, that's off. Rebound to Clellan. Clellan, his pass is intercepted as he tried to go to Keith. And his shot's up and in. And Keith just picked up his second foul, I believe. So count the basket is 15-8. And Keith's going to go out. Smith and Leach are going to come back in. I think Clellan went out as well. 2:26 left in this quarter. Braylon Turner, he has all the Rocket points to this point. No, excuse me, Schubert has a basket. Free throw is missed by Turner, and the Panthers get the basketball. Lahr into the front court. Out on top to Smith. Right side to Leach. Leach drives in. Puts it up, in. Leach. It makes it 17-8 Panthers. Turner the other way. And now Leach with a hustling move knocked it right to the big fella on the bench, Matt Lahr. 2:08 left in the quarter. 17-8 Panthers. McConnell checks in and replaces Lahr. Panthers go with Leach, Smith, Barsacks, Marlowe, and McConnell at this point. Weiss will trigger the inbound play. Weiss goes out to the top to Turner. Turner moves over to the right. Now reverses to the left. He'll get the ball down on the left side to Maynard. Maynard across the top. Now to Weiss. Weiss has to run it down near midcourt. Weiss still with the basketball. And now McConnell just picked up a foul as he tried to deny the ball to Anderson. It'll be 2 shots for Anderson, who has not scored thus far.
All right, first foul on McConnell. 5 fouls now on the Panthers. And here is Aiden Anderson's free throw up and good. They got the first one down. Here's Schaller checking back in the lineup. Somebody else came in.
Schaller, Schubert, and Overmar all came back in. Free throw is off to the right. The rebound to Marlowe. The outlet to Smith. Ahead to Leach. Leach down on the left corner to Barsacks. Barsacks across the top of the arc to Smith. Out on top, Barsacks. Barsacks now Smith. Now to Barsacks. Right side shot is no good. Rebound controlled by Schubert. Schubert into the front court. Now the ball goes inside to Anderson. Anderson, triple team. Outside it goes to Maynard, and he missed the shot. The rebound to the Panthers, and here comes Colton Smith. Smith goes to the left of Barsacks. Barsacks back out on top to Smith. Smith with the ball, drives in on the left side. Now the ball to McConnell. Shot up by Barsacks is good. Nice recognition by McConnell to pick up Barsacks. 19-9 Panthers. With the ball is Overmar. Into the front court on the right side. He'll give the ball out. Shot is up and missed by Maynard. Rebound to McConnell. McConnell outlet to Leach. Leach with the ball at the left wing. Now the ball goes to Marlowe. Back out to Leach. Leach in the right side to Barsacks. Barsacks 3 in and out. Rebound to Schubert. Schubert the other way. Down to the final 35 seconds of the period. With the basketball is Maynard. Overmar. Now to Maynard. Maynard on top to back over to Schubert. Schubert with a drive and a foul called on Leach.
The Rockets are so respectful of the Panthers' break, their fast break, that they're really only sending their big guy to the rebounding. So they're only getting 1 shot and out, and it's made a big difference in the game.
This is that 2-shot foul that I'm not fond of. Schubert's free throw is good. Makes it 19-10. Panthers have, 8 fouls, while the Rockets have 3. 24.8 seconds left in the period.
Panthers just brought A.J. Keith back in. I'm sure he's going to be a big part of their the last second shot.
The shot is missed. The rebound to Lahr. And the Panthers work into the front court. Possession arrow favors the Rockets as we look to close out the period. Anderson is out of the game at this point. Down to the final 12 seconds. With the ball, Keith at the top of the circle. Kicks it to Lahr. Lahr's shot is short. Lahr back up and in. Lahr with good second effort makes it 21-10 Panthers. With the ball is Turner. Turner's shot is off the mark. We played a quarter. 21-10 Panthers, back in 1 minute.
Hi, I'm Mark Gregson. Co-parenting today's team. Trophies can handle anything. Untrusted trophies and are prone to engraving, embossing, etching, sublimation to laser etching. Trophy Room Creations has a full line of gifts in the store.
The Trophy Room Creations in Pinckneyville is your local shop for awards, gifts, and custom engraving right here in the 618. Don't order online when you can come in and create a custom design for all your award and gift needs. We can laser engrave glassware, stainless steel tumblers, cutting boards, and a host of other gifts and awards for any special occasion. Don't forget our sublimation printing too. The Trophy Room in 1104 South Main Street, Pinckneyville, 618-357-9736.
Bucket for just $3.99. Great deals at your Pinckneyville Napa. Call them today, 618-357-6030.
Welcome back to Carlyle, where the score is 21-10 in favor of the Panthers. And Gary, the pace has been much quicker than what we anticipated.
Indeed, it has been.
I think the Panthers are trying to dictate pace here and make the Rockets uncomfortable.
Absolutely, and every time Smith gets the ball inside, they're triple teaming him and forcing him to kick the ball out. So I think he's only got 2 points so far, both up to the free throw line.
With the ball is Turner into the front court. Turner, it's off top of the arc. Over on the left side, down in the corner goes to Schubert. Schubert for three, no good. Rebound, Bowersax. Bowersax into the front court to Smith. Smith with the ball now, Laura. Laura with the ball now, Smith. Smith into the lane. Puts up the shot and hits it. The running layup by Smith makes it 23-10. Panthers now matching their biggest lead of the first period. With the ball is Overmar. Overmar, double dribble, no call. With the ball on the left side, Turner. Turner inside, knocked away by McConnell. McConnell's got to run out at the other end, and he jams it home. And it's 25-10 in favor of the Panthers. With the ball is Anderson. He'll trigger the inbound play. Gets it to Turner, racing into front court. Turner, his shot's up, partially blocked by McConnell. He comes away with the rebound. Smith with the ball in the right lane. Down in the corner to Reed Marlowe. And Anderson knocks the ball out of bounds.
How was that? How was that not a foul?
Ryan Heck questioned the call. They tried to get it into Lahr, but turned it over. With the ball now is Overmar into the front court. Overmar, he'll give it out to Anderson. Anderson with the dribble at the top. Tries the shot and misses. Now we got a foul. Said it hit the guy wire.
It hit the guy wire.
So the Panthers will get it back. 6:38. Is that his first field goal attempt?
I believe it is.
First field goal attempt, isn't it, for Anderson?
Yes.
Inbound play comes to Smith. 25-10 Panthers. 6:34 left in the opening half of play. Smith with the ball now. Keith. Keith back to Smith at the left wing. Down the corner to Clellan. Now the ball put up by Smith is up and in. Smith with the three, and it's 28-10 in favor of the Panthers. Turner, he'll give it up to Anderson. Left side it goes to Overmar. Down in the corner, Schubert. Schubert drives, puts it in. 28-12 Panthers. With the ball down in the right corner is Marlowe. Marlowe gets it inside the Lahr, up and in. Nice pickup by Marlowe as he was in trouble on the baseline. Over to the right side it goes to Schaller. Schaller inside to Anderson. Anderson, jump hook is short. Rebound taken away by Keith, and now a foul on Anderson.
Yeah, Okawville's they're not responding well to the pace that the Panthers have put forward. They're rushing shots on offense and they're just rushing back on defense and not blocking out. So uncharacteristic of what you expect to see out of an Okawville team right now. And it's got to do with Panthers just really applying the pressure.
The Panthers are just so much quicker, too, than they are.
Absolutely.
With the ball is Smith. Out on top to Keith. Down in the corner to Clellan. Clellan misses a three. Rebound controlled by Colton Smith. Smith will give it up to Keith. Keith, he buries the three. And we got a timeout on the floor. 33-22. Timeout, Okawville. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Sleep like a king and queen and save $500 at the game.
County Marketplace, your hometown grocery store for over 45 years, providing you with quality meat and produce, a full-service deli and bakery, and delivery service or curbside pickup, just to mention a few things. Check out their daily deli specials, including the best fried chicken in the area. Their friendly staff is ready to serve you for all your grocery needs. Located at 412 South Main Street in Pinckneyville, 618-357-2750.
And we'll save you money.
Since 1901, the First National Bank of Pinckneyville has been serving Perry County and the surrounding area. At the First National Bank of Pinckneyville, they take great pride in giving back to the community by supporting a myriad of groups and events to help make Pinckneyville a better place to work, live, and raise a family. Find them online today at fnbpville.com. The First National Bank of Pinckneyville, proud to support the Pinckneyville Panthers. First National Bank of Pinckneyville, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Carlyle. The Panthers the Rockets have found a buzzsaw.
They have. The Panthers have jumped to 12-2 here in the first 2.5 minutes of the second quarter, and I think a lot of this got to do with the full court trapping press that they've got. They've really got the Rockets on their heels.
Triggering the inbound play is Anderson. Anderson looking, gets the ball into Turner, deep on the right side of the floor. Anderson against Cleland, kicks the ball, almost lost it, now back in trouble. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Ooh! They tried to get the ball to Overmeyer, and Turner did. And Smith got a hand in it and knocked it out. Triggering the inbound play is Schubert right in front of the Okawville bench. Schubert looking, gets the ball into Schaller, back to Schubert. Schubert across the timeline now against Reed Marlowe, and now Marlowe's picked up a foul. Now Laura questioned that belly-to-belly call. Schubert will trigger the inbound play. Just on the Okawville side, half of the floor on the south end. Ball comes to Turner. Turner, check-up jumper by Turner's no good. Rebound to Laura. Laura with the ball. Laura into the front court. Laura over to the left side to Cleland. Cleland gives the ball inside to Laura. Laura. What a move by Laura. And he finishes. And it's 35-12. Back the other way comes Turner. Turner across court pass to Schaller. Now Schubert deep in the left corner. Out on top to Obermeyer. Right side to Turner. Turner with the basketball. Turner with the dribble across the top of the arc. Turner left side, it goes to Overmeyer. Overmeyer works toward the lane. Kicks it on top now to Schaller. Right side it goes to Schubert. Schubert knocked away by Cleland, but he couldn't control it. Out of bounds off Cleland. And the Rockets maintain possession. 35-12, 4:24 left in this opening half. McConnell comes in, Lahr goes out. Turning the inbound play is Schubert. Schubert gets the ball into Obermeyer. Obermeyer beyond the arc at the right wing. Now with the dribble. Colton Smith there defensively. Now backs away toward midcourt. Picks it up now, he throws it away. He tried to go to Schubert, but his pass was to the Panther cheerleaders down in that far southwest corner. 4:12 left in the period. Smith will bring it into the front court. Into the front half between the rings. Directs traffic, gives the ball to Cleland. Cleland will kick it out to Smith. Smith with the dribble. Needs help in the lane to Marlowe. Marlowe up, no good. Rebound to Turner. Turner through traffic into the front court. Works to the right side and knocked away. Knocked away by Barsax. Recovered by Smith. The shot up by Barsax is good. Barsax has 9. The Panther lead is 37-12. Obermeyer picks up the dribble. Obermeyer hemmed in along the sideline. Hemmed in. Now Anderson. Now the scramble for the ball. Oh! And the ball went out of bounds. They say touched by Marlowe. But Schubert was right there with it. That was a shaky one. But we're a long way from there. 37-12. Panthers, 3:23 left in the half. Schubert triggers the inbound play. Goes to Anderson. Knocked out by Barsax, but Anderson's able to recover. Obermeyer, now Schubert. Schubert's shot is no good. Rebound Barsax. Barsax slows the pace a little bit and brings it into the front court. He'll give it to Smith. 3:10 left in the half. Now the ball goes to Clellan. Clellan with the ball between the rings, now Smith. Smith left of the ring. Goes inside to Lahr. Lahr gives it to Barsax with the runner. Missed it. Rebound to Turner, or outlet to Turner. Turner ahead now to Schubert. Schubert back to Turner. Turner to the baseline. Kicks it out to the left to Obermeyer. That's too strong. Rebound out of bounds. Goes out. The ball goes out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Panthers. 2:44 left in the half. 37-12 Panthers. Inbound play comes to Clellan. Clellan works it to the timeline and into the front court. Clellan, he'll give it up to Smith. And now Smith is fouled by Schubert. That's Schubert's first. 2:36 left here in the opening half. It's been all Panthers since the first basket. 37-12. Clellan to trigger the inbound play. Gets the ball into Lahr. Lahr squares for three. That's short. Now we got a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Panthers. Barsax got in there and tied Anderson up. And the jump ball ensued. Clellan will trigger the inbound play. He'll set up right at the goal. And now they turn it over. Ball loose on the floor. Weiss is able to come out with it. Weiss into the front court. Weiss picked up by Smith. Weiss needs help at midcourt. Now gives the ball to Anderson. Give and go play to Obermeyer. Too strong. Rebound controlled by Barsax. Barsax ahead to Clellan. Clellan now Barsax. Walked with the basketball. Got going a little too fast.
Yeah, they kind of caught him off guard there. Kind of surprised him a little bit.
Yeah, he's looking to rebound, and all of a sudden the ball was in his waist.
Anderson will trigger the inbound play now. Anderson looking, goes into Schubert. Schubert into the front court now. Schubert over to the right, gives it to Turner. Turner, now Anderson. Anderson at the top of the circle. Oh, Clellan knocked it away, but it was Rockets were able to recover. Turner now with the ball at midcourt. Turner over to the left. Ball goes to Maynard. Back to Turner. Turner down in the corner to Weiss. Now Turner. Now Maynard. In the corner, Schubert. Schubert misses a three. Rebound Anderson. Knocked away from by Lahr. Up and in. And a foul is going to be on Barsax, I believe.
It's one of the few offensive rebounds that Okawville's gotten, and it's really been a testament to the Panthers as far as pushing the pace, and they're really blocking out strong on the shots.
They sure are. And like you say, that's their first rebound, but that's his first field goal.
Absolutely.
And he makes the free throw as well. Makes it 37-15. Back come the Panthers. A minute 30 left here in the half. Possession arrow favors the Rockets. We look to close out this first half. With the ball is Marlowe, and Marlowe is tied up. Now that just changed the possession arrow. As Marlowe got in a little traffic he didn't anticipate. Now the Rockets will inbound beneath the goal. And the length of the floor to go with a minute 26 left here in the half. Anderson looking, gets the ball into Turner. Turner knocked away, and the Panthers come away with it. Ball goes inside to Lahr, outside to Clellan. Clellan up and in. Braden Clellan with the three, and it's 40-15 Panthers. With the ball, Turner. Turner over on the right side to Weiss. Weiss, he buries a three. It's 40-18 Panthers. 50 under a minute to play now. Clellan. And the Panthers turn it over. Two men went for the passes. Now down in the corner to Weiss again. Misses a three. Rebound to Lahr. Lahr is fouled on the play. If this is on Anderson, no, it's on Weiss.
Coach is getting Anderson out immediately. I think he was. I think he realized he dodged a bullet there because it could have gone either way.
It could have gone either way. Gavin comes back in and replaces Anderson. Possession arrow now favors the Panthers with 45.6 seconds left in the period. Clellan gets the inbound pass. Walks it to the timeline. Turner meets him there. Now the ball goes to Smith, and he lost his concentration, and the ball went through his hands out of bounds. And Matt Lahr wants a full timeout with 38 seconds. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Attention, Ava, Campbell Hill, and the Amish community. Dollar Drug of Paytonville now offers free.
Great Heart products are second to none when it comes to seed quality, seed treatment, and seed performance. Farmers continuously brag about the appearance of our seed as it comes out of the bag, the vigor in which it comes out of the ground, and the high yields coming out of their fields year in and year out. I would describe Great Heart products with 2 words: quality and performance.
Kia Sorento V6, $17,995. Moore Brothers Auto Sales online at moorebrothersAutoSales.com. Dial them 618-357-2711. Moore Brothers Auto Sales, where you always get.
Welcome back to Carlyle, where Matt Lahr used his first timeout. I believe that's his first time out of the tournament, isn't it, Gary?
No, he used one Saturday.
Did he? Inbound play triggered by Anderson. Anderson gets the ball into Schubert in the backcourt. He's picked. Schubert almost lost control of the ball. Finally gets it into the front court. Moves over to the left side, gives it to Turner. Turner misses his shot. Rebound controlled by McConnell. McConnell give it back to Smith. Panthers look to play for the last shot of the period now, as we're under 20 seconds to play in the half. 40-18 Panthers. With the ball is Smith. Smith with the ball out near midcourt. Smith over to the right, it goes to Clellan. Clellan with the ball. Down inside to Lahr. Lahr with the pump fake up and in. Lahr makes it 42-18. Anderson. Now that ends the half. 42-18 Panthers. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Murphy Wealth State Bank is here to assist you in achieving your financial goals as you prepare for life's biggest.
Pinckneyville's premier destination for supportive living is High Point Residence, formerly the Manor at Mason Woods. Navigating senior care can be a challenge, but you're not alone. At High Point Residence of Pinckneyville, they will provide guidance and support to families, making the transition smooth and stress-free for both you and your loved one. Online at highpointpinckneyville.com. High Point Residence of Pinckneyville, where compassionate care meets quality.
Cutting-edge genetics that help to maximize your profitability. Visit GreatHeartSeed.com online or call the office in Paris, Illinois at 217-465-4132. Great Heart Seed Company is happy to sponsor the Pinckneyville Panther Heart of the Game Award, given to each game's outstanding player.
Hicks Trading Station in Pinckneyville, serving Southern Illinois gun owners since 1965. They're open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They guarantee everything they sell, and they have all major brands in stock with over 2,000 firearms ready for your review today. That's Hicks Trading Station in Pinckneyville. Call them at 618-357-2583, online at hicksforguns.net.
isn't that new when you stop and we're still after the same things, protecting our families, preparing for our future, and
Find out more today at highpointpicneyville.com or call 357.
At Moore Brothers Auto Sales on Illinois Highway 154 in Pinckneyville, they are the small town dealer with the big time savings. At Moore Brothers Auto Sales, their customers know they can count on quality used cars, great prices, and a knowledgeable sales staff. Whether you're looking for an automobile, a truck, a van, or an SUV, you can find what you need at Moore Brothers Auto Sales. You can call them or text them anytime at 357-2711. And shop online through their website at moorebrothersAutosales.com.
Yeah, we have 12 months special.
Come on in and welcome to the Grecian. Hi, I'm Athena and welcome to the Grecian, located at 502 South Main, right here in Pinckneyville, where we would love the opportunity to serve you. Come in and try our daily buffet and salad bar, featuring different hot specialties every day, from fried chicken, prime rib, to all-you-can-eat sirloin steaks, homemade soups, salads, and desserts. Not feeling the buffet today? Choose an item from our extensive menu, featuring in-house hand-cut steaks or gyros straight from the spit. And grab a drink from our full bar or a beer on draft with your dinner. Play a few rounds in our private gaming room. Having a special event, party, or meeting? Take advantage of one of our 2 private dining rooms that can hold up to 75 people. The Grecian is a proud sponsor of our community and Panther Athletics. We hope to see you soon.
All right, back here at Carlyle, we are at the half. It's Pinckneyville 42 and Okawville 18. Coming up, the second game tonight will be Flora taking on the host Carlyle Indians. And then to complete round number 2, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, Hillsborough plays Woodlawn, and at 7:30, Riverview Gardens plays Greenville. That's tomorrow night. So, Panthers with a lot of turnovers, 9 turnovers in this opening half.
You know, I think Brady Conway not being in the game kind of disrupted the rotation that coach is used to, and I think it had a little bit of an impact on the game. But yet again, we're up 24 at the half. It was interesting when I looked over at the coach Ryan Heck from Okawville, and he turned to his assistants as his team was walking off the floor at half. He just kind of shrugged his shoulders like, what's the guy to do?
Yeah. I know when he walked there in front of us, he was just shaking his head. So, yeah.
You know, over the first 3 games, the Panthers have been winning by a margin of 45 points. They're on that pace right now.
Yeah.
They're on their offensive pace. They're averaging 73 a game, and they're at 42 at half, and they're giving up about 28 a game. So they're a little bit shy on that side of it, but I think they're playing well.
We're still on pace for another running clock tonight.
Yes, we are.
All right, so here at the half, the Panthers led in scoring by Ty Lahr with 11 points. Riley Bowersax with 9. Coaches played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. We're a player short tonight. So he's got everybody in there but 2 players. So I'm sure we'll see both of them sometime here in the second half.
I kind of like the Panthers on this end, don't you?
Yeah. What do you think of that McConnell coming right at you a while ago and slamming it?
You know, they had 3 turnovers. You talk about 9 turnovers, but they had 3 turnovers that they just got too big a hurry.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Too fast. And that timeout that Coach Lahr had after like a minute or so to go was strictly a message to be sent. It's like, guys, just let's play under control.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Panthers control on the alternating possession. They'll go to that south end in this half. Keith is back in the game along with Cole Smith, Leitz, Lahr, and Bierstacks. The ball is at the top to Smith, now to the right side to Keith. Keith turns it over as he tried to go inside. Forced the ball into Lahr. With the ball is Obermeyer. Now the ball goes back to Turner. Turner into the front court. Cross court, it goes to Obermeyer. Obermeyer now outside, down in the right corner. Goes now to Anderson, right of the goal. Down in the left corner. Now the ball goes to Obermeyer. Obermeyer. Down in the corner, Schaller. Schaller back out to Obermeyer. Now Turner. Rockets try to reset their offense. Now, Keith almost had it. With the ball is Obermeyer across the top. Obermeyer.
That's not good.
And Keith has just picked up his third foul. It's going to bring Reed Marlowe in off the bench.
Yeah, AJ picked up 2 quick fouls in the first half, and I think he's really trying to make up for it with intensity, and just got called for that third foul.
Inbound play triggered by Schubert. Goes in the backcourt to Turner. Turner picked up by Smith. Into the front half now. Still with the basketball. Now the ball goes to Anderson at the top of the ring. Left side to Obermeyer. Across the defense to Turner. Turner down in the corner. It goes to Schubert. Inside to Anderson. Anderson lays it in.
Rockets are making a conscious effort to get that ball into Anderson more this half.
With the ball on the right side is Leitz. Leitz cross-court pass goes to Marlowe. Now to Smith at the top. Back out to Leitz. Down in the corner, Marlowe. Marlowe buries a three. And it's 45-20. With the ball is Anderson on the inbound play. Gets it into Obermeyer. Now Obermeyer back to Anderson. Over to Turner. Turner down the lane with the runner. Up, no good. Rebound to Lahr. Lahr puts it on the floor. Works it into the front court. On top it goes to Smith. Smith now to Leitz. Leitz inside to Marlowe. Marlowe outside to Smith. Smith for three. In and out. Rebound taken away by Marlowe. Up and in. 47-20 Panthers. With the ball is Obermeyer. Turner. Turner, now Anderson. Over to the right to Obermeyer. Down in the corner, Schubert. Schubert's shot is too strong. Got a foul on Smith on the rebound as he tried to check Anderson off the glass. 5:49 left in this opening period. Turner gets the ball into Anderson. Anderson. Now the ball to Schaller. Over to Turner. Turner for three. Good. 47-23. 5:35 left in the third. With the ball is Smith now. Into the front court. Down in the right corner it goes to Leitz. Leitz with the ball now, Smith. Smith goes inside to Lahr, and Lahr's fouled on the play by Anderson.
That's his third.
It is. Smith will trigger the inbound play now. He'll set up right at the goal. Gets the ball into Lahr.
Whoa, and he got his
just
fourth.
Picked up his fourth. And Lahr will shoot two. And Anderson's going to have to go out of the game, and that's going to bring in Aiden Foley. Turning the inbound play is Leitz this time. Sets up just right of the goal. Gets the ball into Lahr. Lahr up and in. Back comes Turner now. Turner crosses the timeline. Turner down. Leitz almost had it picked. Couldn't find the handle on it, and it goes out of bounds. Inbound play will be triggered by Schubert, deep in the right corner. Schubert looking, gets the ball into Foley. Back to Schubert now. Schubert out to Foley. On top to Turner. Turner buries another three. That's his third three, and it's 49-26 with the drive. The ball tipped out of bounds by the Rockets. Leeds trying to go to Saxon on the right side, and it was tipped by the Rockets.
Look for the Panthers to really start pounding the ball inside with Anderson on the bench with 4 fouls.
Inbound play triggered by Leeds. Leeds gets the ball into Barsax on the left. Back to Leeds. Leeds now with the dribble. Takes it out to the top. Barsax down in the corner to Leeds. Inside it goes to Lahr. Lahr.
I dribbled it off his foot.
He didn't have much choice there.
Call a foul here on Schubert?
On Foley.
Foley.
Inbound play triggered by, gets it into Lahr, up and in. Lahr's got 13. With the ball is over Turner. Down in the right corner to Schubert. Back out to Turner. On top it goes to Overmar. Overmar back to Turner. Turner with the ball right of the circle. Now Foley. Now the ball to Overmar. Out on top to Turner. Turner works over. Oh, and Lahr picks up a reach-in foul. (51-26) Panthers. That's Lahr's first foul. Overmar to trigger the inbound play now. Smith goes out. Clellan comes back in. Overmar looking. Gets the ball into Schubert. Over to the right side, Turner. Turner works in the right side. Turner. And now.
2 quick ones on Lahr.
That's going to bring McConnell off the bench. 4:08 left here in the third. And Turner at the line to shoot a pair. The sophomore's their leading scorer tonight. Turner makes the first.
I think Lahr coming out is as much, not just 2 fouls in the third quarter, but more of that he had 2 reaching fouls within 30 seconds. Yeah, coach is giving him an earful as he walks to the bench.
You think he said son, or you think he said tie?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Turner's free throw is missed. Rebound comes to Keith. Keith works it into the front court now. Kicks it in the left corner to Barsax. Barsax, 15-footer, no good. Tipped around. Barsax with the rebound. Barsax in traffic, gets it the ball to McConnell, up and in. And Turner's hurt. That's one player they can ill afford to lose.
That's my first reaction. That's not good for the Rockets.
Trainer steps out immediately, and he seems like he's in a pretty good deal of pain, doesn't he?
Yeah, he definitely stepped on an ankle as he jumped for that rebound.
Well, the Panthers will play Wednesday night, Gary. I think it's a 7:30 game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And that'll be the Hilltoppers. Or no?
Greenville Comets.
Comets. Yep. And that'll be an interesting coaching match up there. Todd Cantrell's a really solid coach.
Now, Coach is a little worried about that game with Greenville.
Is he?
Yeah. Well, they got him up, and
he's not moving well.
He's already got that ankle, something on that ankle.
Right.
He is not doing good at all. Well, they're assisting him off. Trainer here at Carlyle has got one side, and the big guy, Aiden Turner's got the other, or Aiden Anderson, excuse me. And now we're set to resume action. 53-27 here with 3:51 left in the third quarter. So Anderson in foul trouble, and Turner their leading scorer.
Yeah, the Panthers are applying that full court pressure. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle it.
1-2-2 press. The ball comes into Schubert.
And they're going to run and jump him right off the bat.
Now the ball goes to Overmar. Overmar into the front court. Overmeier's going to shoot the three. That's no good. Rebound to Leitz. Leitz into the front court. Over to the left, it goes to Marlowe. Clellan, excuse me. Now the cutter is Biersacks. Biersacks out to Leitz. Leitz cuts into the lane. Gets a ball. Tried to go inside the Biersacks. And he stepped out of bounds. That was Schubert stepping out of bounds as he intercepted the pass. So the Panthers get a reprieve on a possible turnover. Clellan will trigger the inbound play. Comes into McConnell from Clellan. Makes it 55-27. 3:15 left in the third. Overmaier. Now the ball goes to Foley. Down in the corner, Schaller. Schaller with the ball now, Overmaier. Overmaier, right of the circle. Now back out to Foley. Foley with the ball. Now the ball to Overmaier. Overmaier. Now Schubert. Schubert. Down the lane, kicks it out to Weiss. Weiss cuts in right of the lane. Weiss backs out beyond the circle. Goes into Foley. Knocked away by McConnell. Foley's able to run it down. Overmaier with the ball near midcourt. Overmaier down in the corner, Weiss. He shoots a three, in and out, no good. Rebound, Reed Marlowe. Marlowe working across the timeline now. Right side it goes to Clellan. Clellan with the ball. Clellan inside to McConnell. McConnell, reverse layup up and in. 57-27, 2:20 left here in the third. With the ball is Overmaier. Overmaier across the timeline. Overmaier picks up the dribble, gives it to Foley. Foley above his head, now left side it goes to Schubert. Schubert, now Weiss. Weiss with the dribble. Weiss against Marlowe. Weiss still with the basketball. Kicks it over in the right side to Schaller. Schaller misses a shot. Rebound Foley. That's no good. Foley again, that's good. 57-29. 1:45 left in the third. Leitz on top to Marlowe. Marlowe, Clellan, deep in the left corner. Biersacks, no good. Rebound. Foley goes to four. And Foley's on the outbounds line, and I believe, they gave it to the Rockets. Lars going to check back in.
Yeah, Okawville got 2 offensive rebounds on that series, and Tyler immediately came into the game, so Coach wasn't happy with that.
Triggering the inbound play now will be Thar. Gavin. Gavin will trigger the inbound play, gets it into Watt, and almost picking it off was Leitz. Boy, Leitz and Marlowe, they're blue-collar workers, aren't they?
Yeah, Marlowe got the toughness award in the last game. As far as this game, I think there's quite a few people who could be up for that award.
Ball inbound play triggered by Overmaier. No, excuse me, that was Maynard, who just checked in. Overmaier ahead to Maynard. Maynard with the ball at the right. Overmaier, Maynard into the lane, couldn't get the shot, now out to Weiss. Weiss misses the shot, rebound. And Laura tipped it out of bounds. Weiss will trigger the inbound play now. Weiss gets the ball in to Gavin. Now with the ball is Schubert. Schubert deep on the right in there. And Lahr just picked up his third foul into the game. And that's the 5th foul on the Panthers, so Schubert will shoot the free throws. 1:12 left here in the third. Possession arrow favors the Rockets as we look to close out this third period. Schubert's free throw is up and no good. He missed hit the right.
Shoot to the middle one.
Missed the left side of the backboard.
Yeah, Coach,
there's a father-son conversation.
There is. That was his third reaching foul that's totally unnecessary, and he's really hearing it right now. Regardless of the scoreboard, you got to maintain a certain composure or try to get the ball.
Schubert makes the second of 2. With the ball inside is McConnell. McConnell, he's going to go to the free throw line as he's fouled on the play. No. Yeah, he is going to. The way he indicated that, it might be calling it on the floor. But McConnell will be at the line. Free throws up and in and out. He'll shoot the second of the two-shot foul. 1:06 left here in the third period, and it's been all Panthers. McConnell's next free throw is good. He's good on 1 of 2, and it's 58-30. Gavin will trigger the inbound play. The ball comes to Obermeyer. Obermeyer brings it across the timeline on the right side. Obermeyer still with the ball at the right. Gives the ball to Gavin. Now the ball out to Obermeyer. Obermeyer. Panthers try to trap. Get the ball down in the corner to Cepeda. Cepeda now Obermeyer. Obermeyer now in the corner. It goes to Maynard. Maynard with the runner. That's no good. Weak side rebound. Now out of bounds. They say off of Leeds. And Anderson's going to check in with 34.3 seconds left in the quarter. Turner is on the sideline with his head in his hands, and he's got his shoes off. Ball comes into Anderson. Anderson with the ball right of the circle. Anderson with the dribble. Now the ball goes to Cepeda. Over to the right side to Obermeyer. Obermeyer with the ball. Obermeyer shuffles to the top. Now down in the left corner it goes to Schubert. Schubert misses a three. The rebound. And a foul called on Maynard as he drugged. Whoa. Oh, my. Oh, my. They call Barsacks for traveling. Instead of the foul, it should have been called on Maynard. Obermeyer will trigger the inbound play. Play comes in. Now back to Obermeyer. It went to Schubert. Now at the top to Anderson. Anderson with the ball. And now a foul on the Panthers. And Anderson's going to shoot 2 free throws. (58-30), 7.7 seconds left here in the third. Anderson, his free throw is good. He'll shoot the second of the two-shot foul. Anderson. That free throw is short. The rebound tipped around. And Reed Marlowe comes out of there with it. Ball ahead to Smith now. Smith down in the corner to Barsacks. Barsacks missed the three at the buzzer. 58-21 as we head to the fourth. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Steele Dental is more than just dental care. It's dedication to a positive experience. Located in Pinckneyville, Dr. Lucas Steele and staff offer comprehensive oral care in a comfortable, family-oriented environment, offering preventive cleaning services to maintain healthy teeth, crowns, implants, and dentures to build strong function and smiles, and many cosmetic procedures including Invisalign to restore confidence and beauty. Let our experienced staff provide you with quality, affordable dental care for the whole family. Steele Dental, a hometown feel with big city results. 4742 Holtz Prairie Road, Pinckneyville, Illinois, 618-357-2445.
The goal is to prepare for life's biggest moments. Goals like going to college, opening a small business, buying a home, or growing your family. From your first car to a new life after retirement, Lucky Wall State Bank will be here for all of life's major milestones. Visit one of our 5 branches in Pinckneyville, Oakville, Marion, Carterville, and Murfreesboro, or browse online to learn more about our diverse portfolio of financial products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Carlyle. Gary, how many of the turnovers the Panthers have now?
I have them with 12.
How many the Rockets have?
6.
I guess we're just out rebounding them that bad, huh?
Yeah.
Triggering the inbound play will be Calvin Maynard. Ball comes in the backcourt to Obermeyer. Obermeyer picked up by Smith, 58-31. Anderson at the top now. The ball goes to Schubert. Now to Obermeyer. Obermeyer now Schubert. Schubert now Obermeyer. Now Schubert. Schubert for 3. That's no good. Rebound Loose on the floor, comes to Cepeda. That's up and no good. Rebound Anderson up and in. 58-33. With the ball is Smith. Smith now Keith. Keith in the corner to Barsacks. Barsacks, he buries a three. And that makes it 61-33 with 7:15 left in the ball game. With the ball is Overmeyer. Overmeyer back to Anderson now. Anderson across the timeline. Down in the corner goes to Cepeda. And he throws it too high for Cepeda. And the Panthers will take over. Inbound play comes to Smith. 7 minutes left in the game. Smith with the ball now to Lahr. Lahr with the ball. Lahr goes to Anderson. Now Lahr misses the three. Gets his own rebound deep in the left corner. Gives it inside to Leitz, and Leitz is fouled on the play by Maynard. And it'll be an inbound play for the Panthers beneath their own goal. Triggering the inbound play will be Colton Smith. They reset the attack. Smith gets the ball in the corner on the left side. Now the ball comes inside to Lahr. Lahr up and in. Lahr makes it a running clock game now at 63-33. Lahr's got 17 in the game. Anderson across the timeline. Over to the left side, Overmeyer. That's no good. And the rebound to Leitz. Leitz with the ball. Leitz down on the right side to Smith. Smith with the ball. Now to Lahr at the top of the ring. Lahr. Give and go play to Leitz. Reverse layup up and good. What a pass by Lahr. And it's 65-33. Inbound play comes to Overmeyer. Overmeyer. Down to 5:50 left here in the game. With the ball is Anderson, now Schubert. Schubert, now Anderson. Anderson shoots a three and hits it. Smith with the ball. 65-36. Leitz will shoot a three. In and out. Tip up, no good. Tip up, Lahr is good. And Lahr's got 19. 67-36. With the ball now is Overmeyer. Overmeyer to Anderson at the top. Anderson's going to try that three ball again, and it's in and out. Rebound to Barsacks. Barsacks racing into the front court on the right. Out on top it goes to Keith. Keith now Lahr. Lahr up and in.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of Anderson with 4 fouls. He's been very, very, very passive when the ball goes inside.
5 minutes left in the game. Running clock has been on. Now the ball goes inside to Anderson. Anderson, whoa! Nice play by Anderson as he looked right, spun back left, and got the goal. With the ball deep on the right side is Leitz now. Leitz cross court to Keith. Down in the corner, Barsacks. Barsacks buries a three.
Timeout, Okawville.
He pointed to us. Matt just wanted to get the players, and let's take a 30-second break here.
1901, the First National Bank of Pinckneyville has been serving Perry County and the surrounding area. At the First National Bank of Pinckneyville, they take great pride in giving back to the community by supporting a myriad of groups and events to help make Pinckneyville a better place to work, live, and raise a family. Find them online today at fnbpville.com. The First National Bank of Pinckneyville, proud to support the Pinckneyville Panthers. First National Bank of Pinckneyville, member FDIC.
Back with Carlyle. 4:35 left in this one. 72-38 Panthers. Carlisle's just used their second timeout.
Looks like Coach Lars emptying his bench and bringing out his second squad.
That's only 2 different players.
Yeah, they go 9 deep. So
bringing into the put that ball down, and McConnell couldn't stand it, could he?
No.
Put that ball down, and McConnell couldn't stand it, could he?
No.
Turning the inbound plays, Reed Marlowe. Ball comes in now to Clellan. Clellan will bring it across into the front court. Clellan over to the left. Turning the inbound plays, Reed Marlowe. Ball comes in now to Clellan. Clellan will bring it across into the front court. Clellan over to the left now to Crabtree. And he walked the basketball.
The NBA game broke out here.
Yeah. Anderson gets the ball into Obermeyer. Obermeyer now he'll cross the timeline against Clellan. Now the ball to Anderson. Anderson back down in the right corner. The ball goes to Schaller. Inside to Anderson. And he's fouled on the play. I think this will be on Marlowe. And it is. And Anderson will shoot a pair of free throws. Anderson makes the free throw.
That's 15 for him, and he's earned every one of those. He's been double teamed, and he's been pressured the whole game. So he's really persevered to get to where he's at right now.
And that free throw's up and good. But a lot of those came when the game was truly out of reach.
Yeah, like I said, he had 2 points in the first quarter, and both of them were free throws. So
with the ball, Clellan down the lane, kicks it over to McConnell. McConnell missed the shot. Rebound Anderson. Anderson lays it up and in. Now we got a 30-second timeout. Charge it to Okawville. Coming with 1:54 left in the game. And the score 72-42 Panthers. Boy, Kerry, the Panthers defense has been a stunner, I think, in this game.
Yeah, as it has been all year for them. It's like their defense is such a premium for them right now. Their offense lives off their defense.
So the Panthers will have the length of floor to go here with 1:54 left in the game, leading 72-42.
Got a foul on the inbound.
I truly believe that was called in the huddle so that Anderson could come out and get an ovation, because that was very obvious.
And into the game comes Clay Maynard along with Caden Bueller. 1:25 left in the ball game. Ball comes into Clellan. Clellan across the timeline now. Into the front court. Over to the left it goes to Crabtree. Down the corner to Miles Dorfline. Missed the shot. Rebound taken away by Marlowe, and Marlowe jump ball possession there over the Rockets. Clock moves under a minute to play. Into the game comes Sabeda. Inbound play to Weiss. Weiss into the front court, picked up by Crabtree. Weiss over to the right to Sabeda. Sabeda tried to go to Gavin. Ball loose. Now the ball picked up. Weiss has it. Weiss down the lane. Gets it on the left side. Shots up and no good. Weiss gets a rebound for the Rockets. Ball goes out to Bueller. Now Zapata. And Zapata makes the three. 72-45 and 15 seconds left in the game. Panthers are improving to 4-0 on the season and 2-0 in this tournament. And an impressive win here against the Rockets as the horn sounds 72-45. We'll be back with our Great Heart Seed player of the game in 2 minutes.
Attention fans, we Carlyle High School would like to congratulate number 50, Anderson, for
Your Pinckneyville Napa is proud to sponsor Pinckneyville Panther basketball. This holiday season, you can find great deals at your Pinckneyville Napa on South Main in Pinckneyville. Deals like the Mr. Heat
County Marketplace, your hometown grocery store for over 45 years, providing you with quality meat and produce, a full-service deli and bakery, and delivery service or curbside pickup, just to mention a few things. Check out their daily deli specials, including the best fried chicken in the area. Their friendly staff is ready to serve you for all your grocery needs. Located at 412 South Main Street in Pinckneyville, 618-357-2750.
days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They guarantee everything they sell, and they have all major brands in stock with over 2,000 firearms ready for your review today. That's Hicks Trading Station in Pinckneyville. Call them at 618-357-2583. Online at hicksforguns.net.
The one constant in life is change. Throughout our lives, we go down roads that we never imagined, and we need to be prepared for whatever comes our way. Here at Country Financial, I will do everything that I can to put together
in Paris, Illinois at 217-465-4132. Great Heart Seed Company is happy to sponsor the Pinckneyville Panther Heart of the Game Award, given to each game's outstanding player.
Yeah, they wrapped it, and then he was wanting to go back in the game, and they just, unwrapped it and put him on ice.
All right, Ted, it's time for our Great Heart Seed player of the game.
Tyler. How many do you have?
I think with 21.
His matchup against Aiden Anderson was, I think, was telling. He did a great job in there on the defensive side, and offensively, he really took the ball strong to the basket.
All right, so let's listen to this from the Great Heart Seed Company.
Great Heart products are second to none when it comes to seed quality, seed treatment, and seed performance. Farmers continuously brag about the appearance of our seed as it comes out of the bag, the vigor in which it comes out of the ground, and the high yields coming out of their fields year in and year out. I would describe Great Heart products with two words: quality and performance.
All right, back here at Carlyle. Let's check some of the numbers in this ball game. For the Okawville Rockets, Aiden Anderson ended up with 18 points. Braylon Turner with 13. Landon Schubert had 6. Parker Weiss with 3. Zayden Cepeda with 3. And Aiden Foley had 2 points. For the Panthers, Braden McClellan with 3. Reed Marlowe had 5. Colton Smith with 5, Tyler with 21, Lucas Lease with 9, Riley Bowersack 15, Tyler McConnell 9, AJ Keith with 5. Panthers led this one all the way, 21-10 at the quarter break, 42-18 at the half, 58-31 team to 3, and they win it here 72-45. They're 2-0 now here at the Cascade Classic, 4-0 on the season. And the Panthers play Wednesday night at 7:30.
7:30.
And that game is against Greenville. So coming up is Carlyle and Carlyle and Florida game coming up here next row. Panthers win it 72-45, and that's our post-game stats show. It's time for our Coach's Corner program. Let's take a 60-second break. We'll be back with the coach after this.
Affordable holistic support at High Point residents of Pinckneyville. They are Pinckneyville's premier destination for Did you know Statler Drug can deliver your prescriptions to your door? Find out more online.
Trading Station has the largest gun selection in Southern Illinois. The Hicks family has been located at 4952 State Route 13 in Pinckneyville for over 63 years. Hicks Trading Station has over 2,000 new and used guns in stock. A wide selection of ammunition is also available. They will buy, sell, or trade. And get this, everything is guaranteed. They're open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Stop by their location west of Pinckneyville or give them a call, 618-357-2583. Go Panthers.
Get some thoughts and comments from the Panther head coach. Hey, Coach, congratulations. Nice win.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Another good effort by our guys. Obviously, man down in the lineup, and Colt Smith stepped up, did a fantastic job for us. Tremendous on defense, shot the ball well, so didn't miss a beat.
I thought Lucas Leach played a good game for you tonight.
Yeah, other than a little foul trouble. You know, we battled that with a couple of our starters, got in a little foul trouble tonight, but Lucas has been fantastic. I mean, kid's got a nose for the ball and rebounds. He's making his open threes, and one of our best on-ball defenders. So really proud of him, really proud of all our guys.
Ty had a pretty good game for the Panthers, too.
He had a good night. You know, their big fella plays in the same AAU program as him, so I know Ty was kind of amped up a little bit for this one, and 19 points, 9 rebounds. That's a good night for the big fella. Proud of him.
You're short, too.
Did you guys have him 21?
21. 21.
Okay, well. You got to talk to our man on the bench. We always go back and redo the stats, but it don't make me no difference. We had more than the Rockets, so that's what I'm excited about. I'll tell you what, we just talked about that in the locker room. If this team can maintain its unselfishness like we have, and continue to be such a tight-knit group. I mean, our chemistry is through the roof. Every great team I've been a part of as a player or coach have been unselfish and have had great chemistry, and we got that right now, and I think it probably shows, you know, for the people that are here watching, that you can tell these guys really enjoy playing with one another and for one another, and you know, we took care of business tonight. I'm proud of the guys.
You play 9 players, and you don't miss a lot anywhere.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and
that's all because of effort.
Reed Marlowe has put together 2 unbelievable nights in a row for us. Brandon Clellan is doing a great job, and that's a kid who hasn't played basketball for 3 years. You know, so his ceiling's going to be extremely high. He's going to continue to get better every single day, and he's learning as he goes. There's going to be some road bumps. He make a mistake here or there, but he plays so hard. Marlowe the same way. Those guys play so hard. You bring in a 6'6" kid. That's one of the most athletic kids in any gym we're going to go in this year, off the bench. So We've got 5 pretty good ones to start the game, and we got plenty of them to come off the bench too.
Who got the toughness award tonight?
Ty did. He was pretty excited about it. Yeah, he had some deflections with 9 rebounds, a couple block shots, and he and Marlowe were talking a little trash to each other the other night when Marlowe got it. So like he was after going after that tonight.
How did you feel when you recognized that Okawville was so uncomfortable with your speed and your pressure?
Yeah, you know, that's kind of our MO. You know, most nights teams aren't comfortable with our speed and pressure, and I thought we gambled a little bit, and we got to get better at that. That's been kind of a common theme where, you know, we're doing a great job, and then we gamble, and then we give up a big play and give them a little bit of false hope. So, but again, we've played 4 basketball games. It's December second. So, our goal is not to be the best we can be right now. We want to be a real good team if that was the case. We want to be the best we can be come March 16th. So we're going to continue to work and get better and improve all along the way.
You had some foul situations that kind of bothered you, but a lot of that came with aggressiveness.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. Too many times we try to get handsy, and we're quick enough and we're athletic enough that we can guard with our feet and with our hips. But there was a few of our fouls, probably at least 5 or 6 of them that we had tonight, were silly fouls where we're putting our hands in when we didn't have to. But again, I've never been a guy that's out there pressuring the ball and flying all around. Never had a whole lot of speed. So, do as I say, not as I did type of deal. But I'm sure it's tough you see that ball there and you're working so hard, you think you can go in and get it. I'm sure it's tough for these guys, but we do have to be better at that.
You had a little father-son chat on that one foul.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a real smart foul. We trap ball screens, and I always say, let them turn it over, passing it out of the trap. Don't go for the steal in the trap, and son of a gun did it twice tonight. So I just, I come over there and say, hey, bud, I want you to know how proud of you I am, and you look good in that Panther blue. Wasn't mad at him at all. Didn't have any.
Hey, Coach, I got to ask you this because I've asked 2 or 3 people and nobody knows the answer. You come out before the game, you come out and you warm up, and you got these T-shirts on.
PWP?
On the back of it, it says PWP.
Play with pride. Play with pride. That's what we say every huddle. The guys kind of coined the phrase PWP last year, so all my teams that I've ever been head coach of, we've always said play with pride, dating all the way back to 2005. And it's just something that is, and we take it outside of basketball too. Everything you do in life, do it with pride. My job is to, right now in the short term, help these guys be good basketball players, but in the long term, I want them to be good citizens and good parents and good husbands, and I want them to take pride in everything they do, not just now, but whenever they become adults as well. And we're going to be leaning on those guys whenever we get old. I know you guys are nowhere near that, but when we get old, these are the guys we're going to be leaning on. So we need to make them the best young men we can.
You tickle me there, Coach.
All right, so we got the Comets Wednesday night,
Got the Comets Wednesday night. Tough team. Like I said the other night, they won 23 last year, and I know they lost probably their best scorer, but they got a lot of guys back, and they got a lot of football guys out there that are physical and tough. And
got a heck of a coach.
They got a great coach. Yeah, he does a great job, but we've discussed scouts with other people. We never really have played much other than in this tournament. I think we played him once when I was at Freeburg in here, but he and I have talked a million times over the years. He does a great job with his kids. They play hard. Watching them the other night, they seem to have about 12 left-handed kids, so we're going to have to get used to forcing guys right instead of left. But a lot of guys that can shoot, a lot of guys are going to do things the right way. They're not going to make mistakes, so we're going to have to minimize our mistakes, and hopefully we can force them into making some mistakes, which would be uncharacteristic of them.
Is there certain coaches you like to coach against, or is that this coaching fraternity is kind of a strange game?
It's a tight-knit group. Ryan Heck and I used to play. We played Prairie State games together back in probably 2002 or 2001. So I've known Ryan forever. It's one of those things. A lot of guys that you've known for a long time and have the utmost respect for. But when it's go time, it's go time, and then after the game, you're back to being friends again.
Coach, great game tonight.
Appreciate
Another running clock. You need somebody to test you a little bit. It's coming, though, isn't it?
It's coming, but we'll keep taking these. I like getting home early, getting to bed early, getting plenty of sleep. Hey, how about how unselfish A.J. Keith has been? That kid's passing the ball so darn well. Had an opportunity tonight, drove in, probably could have got to the rim and got a layup on 2 guys that neither one of them could guard him. And kicked a perfect pass out at the buzzer for Riley Barsacks to hit that 3. I think it was at the buzzer. I can't remember for sure. But, that kid has embraced the role of being a leader, and he's been very unselfish. I couldn't be more proud of him. And, had a little foul trouble tonight. And I know it's easy whenever you're the leading scorer to try to go get a few extra buckets whenever you're in a little bit late and in a lopsided game. But he's playing the game the right way. Love that kid to death.
What can you say? You got 9 great players, and they do play with pride.
Absolutely. That's exactly right. PWP.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the visit tonight, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Another
guys.
great win.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Coach. All right, that's been head coach Matt Lawrence. Panthers win at 72-45, 2-0 here at the Kaskaskia Classic, and 4-0 on the season. So Wednesday night at 7:30 against the Greenville Comets. That ought to be a good one.
It should be a good one.
Should be a good one. All right.
What do you think, Kerry?
I think the Panthers, if they play at the intensity level they have the first 2 games,